In the previous lesson, we looked at SIP PBX features. Now, a study of call features wouldn't be complete without discussing the half call model, including user profiles and application sequencing, topics that we'll cover in this lesson. Applying the half call model, the SIP server separates each call into two halves: an originating half in which it applies features for the upstream caller, and a terminating half in which it applies features for the downstream callee. Through the half call model, the PBX can apply one set of features for the caller and another set of features for the callee. For example, imagine Dave is a call center agent. Company policy states all of his outgoing calls must be logged in the system and that he must not dial any international numbers, both policies affecting his outgoing originating calls. Accordingly, his PBX user profile includes both call logging and call barring in his originating features. Nathan here is a company executive. He doesn't want calls from any call center agents, but he does need call forwarding to his mobile from time to time, both requirements affecting his incoming or terminating calls. Accordingly, his PBX profile includes call blocking and call forwarding in its terminating features. Now, when Dave calls Nath, on receiving the request, the IP PBX first acts in originating mode, applying first Dave's originating features: call logging, writing details of the call to the company database, and next call barring. Is this an international call? No, it's an in-office call. Good, the call's not rejected. Having applied all the originating features, the PBX now turns its attention downstream, switching to terminating mode, getting Nath's user profile and applying in sequence his terminating features. First, call blocking. Is the inbound call from a blacklisted caller? Oh, it is. In that case, reject the call with a 486 busy here, or send a voicemail or something. Note how the IP PBX didn't even get to Nath's second terminating feature, call forwarding. Now, when we think about it, there's an application sequence, beginning with call logging and call barring in Dave's originating sequence, followed by call blocking and call forwarding in Nath's terminating sequence. The PBX applies one feature after the other in sequence, and if any cause the call to fail, like with call blocking, for example, the sequence terminates and no further features are applied. Now, of course, Dave would probably also have terminating features and Nath originating features. If Nathan wanted to call Dave, he would of course become the caller and Dave the callee. The application sequence would now be call recording first, applied to Nath's outgoing calls, followed by call logging, applied to Dave's incoming calls. Receiving the invite, the server kicks straight into originating mode, applying the first feature in Nath's originating sequence, call recording. Then, with no further originating features, it switches to terminating mode and applies the first of Dave's terminating features, call logging. In fact, the same call logging feature applied to his outgoing calls. That done, and all the features applied, the PBX performs SIP location and the invite's routed downstream to Dave's phone. Now, if Dave makes a call outside the office, well, the PBX applies Dave's sequence of originating features, call logging and call barring, then switching into terminating mode and finding no known user profile for the dialed party, well, no terminating features are applied and the call is routed directly downstream. Likewise, when a call arrives from an external party, in originating mode, having no profile for the external caller, the PBX has no originating features to apply, so switches to terminating mode and applies just the terminating features on behalf of the callee before routing the call to the callee. So, in summary then, SIP PBXs may use user profiles for each of its users, each profile listing an originating sequence of features to be applied to the user's outgoing calls and a terminating sequence of features to be applied to his incoming calls. Applying the half call model, a PBX first applies the caller's originating features and, if all complete successfully, then applies the callee's terminating features. If any feature in the sequence results in call failure, the sequence terminates, meaning that no other features in the sequence will be applied. The half-call model is great. It enables different sets of features to be applied to different users' outgoing and incoming calls.